What's going on, guys? My name is the Afk Obby, and today I am bringing you a quick guide on how to take your 10 HP Ironman from Tutorial Island to the pump. Should you be insane enough, you could totally DoorDash 2 meals and get this done in one sitting. If this video helps you out, then please feel free to help me out by leaving a like and a comment on the video, as well as subscribing to the channel. And if you're sleeping and you have an Alexa, then Alexa, subscribe to the Afk Obby on YouTube and play his videos for the rest of the night. First things first is the name right, just like all the other accounts. I went with OE Pump because I'm a staff member in the Clan Obby Elite. Just in case you need some support or a clan to talk to during your 1100 hour journey, please feel free to join the clan chat Obby Elite. To do so, go to your green smiley faces, press find clan, type Obby Elite, hit enter and press chat. This is a go-to clan for almost all Obby accounts, as we host clan events, have an insanely friendly and supportive environment, as well as a vast array of experience and knowledge going towards any questions or help you may have in need. With that shameless plug out of the way, Tutorial Island is almost the same. You have two choices. Either 1, kill 1 rat using strength and take this journey to Lumbridge, or 2, make half an inventory of bread and attack different rats until you reach 3 strength for a slight advantage going into your main world grind. When you get to the rats, go ahead and do 4 things. Go to your settings and turn player attack options and NPC attack options on always right click. Let's also turn your auto retaliation off and switch your attack style to strength in the combat options tab. Here is a great example of why you want to do these things, because see how I got unwanted attack XP from not switching? Mistakes like this can happen to anyone, so switch all of your weapons to strength as soon as you can. In this guide, I won't be attacking a separate rat every time I get a hit, but if you made the bread like me and want to take this time to do so, then by all means get that free strength experience. Don't forget to change your Ironman mode before the final portion of Tutorial Island. You can find this option outside of the Magic Tutorial building. This method works for irons, hardcore irons, and even ultimate irons without banking, obviously. For non-iron accounts, everything I buy in shops can be bought at the Grand Exchange, and buy some strength potions to get out of Pyramid Plunder at level 12. Teleports would never hurt you either. The very first step is going upstairs to the top floor of the Lumbridge Castle, banking everything in your inventory and bonding your account. Once you've redeemed the bond on your account, head to the first floor of the castle and go down the ladder in the kitchen. Grab some cabbages and hop worlds until you have about 6 to 10, and then go back outside to the front of the castle. Once in front of the castle, pickpocket men and women until 5 thieving. This should bring in about 147 coins. After 5 thieving, let's run north to buy a spade at the general store and talk to Vios, located just east in the small building. We got the spade and we talked to Vios. Select options 2 then 1. If you're using RuneLite and have the Quest Helper plugin active, all 4 quests on this guide will automatically pop for you either after starting the quest, or you can manually open the plugin, search for your quest, and start the guide that way. Run south and dig on the exact spot you see on the screen. Now run west behind the castle and do the same thing. Keep running west towards Drainer and dig here. Now go to the pig pen and dig by the pigs. Last step is talking to Vios just across the stone wall east of the pig pen. Once X marks the spot is completed, he gives us a lamp. Use this XP lamp on strength and head to the Port Sarim fishing shop. Buy 1 feather and go back to Vios to start the Client of Kourend quest. Here is a great example of me manually searching for a quest using the Quest Helper and it telling me exactly what I need and which options to press when talking to an NPC. After you get Vios to teleport you, talk to him again and start the Client of Kourend quest. I'm going to leave up a graphic giving you the route to take, but long story short, these are all of the general stores you should be visiting. From Vios, go north to Leans, west to Regoth, west to Munty, south to Jennifer, east to Horace, then back north to Vios. Vios is going to send us to the Dark Altar, and after that long walk we will telly to Clan Wars, recharge our run, telly to Lumbridge and head back to Drainer Village. Buy an inventory of wines from Fortunato and go to Port Sarim so we can get teleported back to Port Piscarilius and talk to Vios, completing our quest. I know, a lot of talking and a lot of walking, but worth it because he gives us 2 lamps that we can use towards strength. Use both lamps on strength, then have Vios teleport you back to Port Sarim because we are making a mad dash for the Stronghold of Security underneath the Barbarian village. During the walk, this is the perfect time to 2-factor authenticate your account because you need it to make the 10k coins. Once here, always have your wines ready and make your way through the gates answering security questions until you reach the end, open the chest and go down the ladder. Go down and repeat this process until you accumulate 10k coins in your inventory. If you are a hardcore Ironman like this account, be careful because it is very easy to lose your hardcore status. Click on the rope going up and continue going up until you are back in Barbarian Village. Go north into Edgeville, bank, then hit the lever taking you to the wilderness. Hit that lever again and you'll be in Ardoin. This may seem risky, but I've never encountered a problem doing this with this low of a combat level, so I assume you'd be fine as well. Hardcore should be weary again just in case. Now that you are in Ardoin, let's head east and steal cakes from the baker's stall until 21 Thieving. If you plan on having diaries be part of your endgame goal, feel free to complete these 2 diary requirements on the way to the stall. Check insured pets and drain your prayer to hit the altar in this church, then resume your grind to the baker's stall. Now that we are here at the baker's stall, let's set up shop and train thieving until level 21. I would maybe save 1 or 2 inventories of cakes if you'd like, but we will be relying more on wines during pyramid plunder. Looking back on it though, I would use cakes and wines mixed. After you achieve 21 thieving, we will be running northwest to get 15 agility at the Gnome Stronghold agility course. "15 agility comes pretty quick, and now we are well on our way to unlocking the minigames teleport to Barbarian fishing since we are in the area. Leave the course and the tree gnome stronghold because we are heading north and a tad east. You'll end up all the way over here at the Barbarian assault minigame. Speak with Captain Kane and tell him to skip the training because you are an expert. Try to use the Barbarian Assault minigames teleport to make sure it is available, and once the animation starts, cancel it. We are actually teleporting to Clan Wars to reset run energy, bank everything but a few cakes, and going through the Castle Wars portal. This part is more of a just in case, but we're going to run north and grab a few 1 doses of super anti-poisons. Pick these up, hop worlds, and combine the doses. These will help us just in case for some crazy reason you misclick at the pyramid plunder. Teleport back to Lumbridge and take a straight shot back to Drainer Village where we will pull out our coins. Find Diongo and buy a Chronicle with 2 teleport cards in anticipation for the Gertrudes Cat Quest. Wield the Chronicle after using the teleport cards on it. Now that we have the proper GP, make your way towards the fishing shop in Port Sarim one more time. Here we will buy the supplies to net us 48 fishing in preparation for Barbarian fishing. Buy a fishing rod, a fly fishing rod, 2 bait packs, and 3 to 3.5k feathers. I went overboard buying 4,000 feathers, but I will obviously use those eventually. I ended up logging out for the night, which is why I could teleport to Lumbridge, but if you are watching this and need to know where to go for your fishing spot, here is a graphic. If you aren't a hardcore, you can simply run back to Drainer until 20 fishing, then teleport to Lumbridge, meeting up with me shortly after. If you are a hardcore like this account, it may be better to follow my steps and run to Lumbridge while the cakes are hot in the inventory. Bank at Drainer on the way and bring a few cakes you can drop to be cautious, your small net, the 200 bait, and a regular fishing rod. I'll meet you right here south of Lumbridge Castle. Once 5 fishing, drop the net and start right clicking the fishing spot, selecting the bait option. Fish with your bait until level 20. Keeping 2 sardines, let's teleport back to Lumbridge because this is a quick guide and we're also a little bit lazy. Make sure you are still wielding the Chronicle and bank everything in your inventory, bringing out your fly fishing rod, feathers, a sardine, coins, and an empty bucket. Run outside of the Lumbridge Castle and east over the bridge, follow the river and you will see some fishing spots. Select the lure option on these fishing spots and sit back until 48 fishing. After 48 fishing, go to the huge fenced in area north and milk the dairy cow. Open your worn equipment tab, right click your Chronicle and teleport. This will put you southeast of the Gertrudes Cat Quest start. Run northwest and grab some Dougal leaves from behind Gertrude's house and start the quest. Run east and talk to the two kids in Varric Square behind the stalls. They will take 100 coins and tell you to go to the sawmill northeast. Use the Dougal leaf on the sardine, hop the opening and head up the highlighted ladder. Try to take the cat and be instructed to use the milk on it. Try to take it again and be instructed to feed it. Try to grab it again and it will tell you to go get the poor kitten somehow lost in a crate you have to find. Find the crate and bring the kitten to Gertrude's cat. Once finished, teleport with the Chronicle back to Gertrude and complete your quest. Teleport to Clan Wars and refill your run energy. Teleport back to Lumbridge and run east, then pay the toll to get into Kourend. Run south after entering Kourend and you'll end up in Shanty's Pass. Here we are going to bank everything except for our coins, kitten, tinderbox, and anti-poison and some food. Again, I used all wines, but looking back I recommend a mix of wines and cakes. Find Shanty and buy 2 full doses of water skins and a pass to exit into the desert. Immediately after exiting, select travel on the rug merchant and travel to Poldnivneach. After you get off the rug, run south and there you will find another rug merchant. Travel with them to Narda. When you get off at Narda, run southwest to the Icthlarin's Little Helper quest start. There are some aggressive NPCs en route to this quest start, so be cautious and ready to use food if need be. Start the quest and you'll be knocked out only to wake up almost exactly where you need to be. Run north to the northernmost pyramid and try to enter through the northern door. Keep hopping worlds until you find a world with a northern entrance. This will save loads of run energy and time in the long run. Once inside, talk to the guardian mummy and tell him that you know what you're doing. When you get inside of the minigame, do exactly as you see here. Click on past the spear trap closest to you so you can get through. Then click on the sarcophagus in the southern end of the pyramid to open it. You'll see the 20 strength XP drop and wait until you see the sarcophagus open almost all the way. Hover your mouse over the quick leave option on the exit and be ready to run just in case a mummy pops out. They max is 6, so hardcores need to be on their toes a little more than the rest of us. At 15 strength, it is finally time to use the Barbarian Assault Teleport. Teleport here and bank everything in your inventory. Pull out all of your feathers and run south to talk to Otto Godblessed in his grotto. Ask him specifically about teaching you the ways in barbarian fishing, then search under his bed to find your barbarian fishing rod. Get comfortable because you'll be fishing until 27 strength. 27 strength has been achieved and now you are on the home stretch. Teleport back to Lumbridge and bank everything but your coins. If you have less than 1k coins, I would recommend pickpocketing men and women until you hit the 1k because we need it to get to the pump. Once you have 1k coins, run towards Draenor again. We are going to the very bottom of Port Sarim and sailing to Catherby. From the bottom of Catherby, let's follow the trail north to Relica. All the way north and over a bridge will bring us to this hut in Relica where you can find a beer tankard. I didn't have to start the Fremennik trials, but just in case this was a bug and you can't pick these up, start the Fremennik trials quest by talking to Brunt the Chieftain. Between 15 and 20 of these beer tankards are what you should aim for, so hop worlds and keep collecting until you feel comfortable. Alright, let's go ahead and leave and hop to World 302 in anticipation for everybody being at the pump and go northeast to a small cave entrance leading us into Keldagrim. Go through the second entrance east and talk to the Dwarven boatman on the right. Select the options to take the boat ride and start the Giant Dwarf quest. Watch a cutscene and you'll come back out talking to an NPC shortly after. You can finish the conversation or click off of them and use the minigames teleport to the blast furnace. Enter these northern doors and go downstairs. You'll see everyone else at the back of the pump, so drink yourself a beer tankard, line your cursor up with the handle, and select operate pump as soon as possible. Keep yourself boosted with the beers as much as possible and no need to use them after 30 strength. Thank you for watching and I hope this helped you tremendously.